Charlie, what are your impressions of the Alabama defense and how you might attack them?
Well, I think that it's unique when you come against a defense that is solid at every position. That doesn't happen very often, where you go and there's two things you'll look at when you're studying an opponent. Most people talk about just what do they do on defense schematically. I always start with personnel. I always look for weak links in personnel so that people that you could attack, and this is an unusual group because they really don't have one. I mean, they're solid across the front, they're solid at linebackers, they're solid in the secondary, and then throw on top of the fact that, that they're very well coached and they're not a grab bag operation, and I think, you have your work cut out for you, but I think that we'll show up on Saturday. I think that, I think that we have a lot of confidence in our own ability, and we realize that this will be quite the challenge, and we have a lot of respect for both Alabama's defense and their coaching staff. But we have a lot of confidence in ourselves too. I'm just trying to find ways to neutralize this defense because they're strong, and right now I think that like we go into every game, I think we have to do our job, and one of them is to take care of the football, not give up any easy points to the opponent. And I think that if we go do what we do and take care of the football, I think that it's gonna be a good game. Sometimes when you're playing football, you have to realize that punting isn't necessarily a bad thing. Everyone wants to. Look, we want to score a touchdown every time we get the ball. Okay, but what you have to do is you have to make sure you make good decisions in the game where you don't make that critical mistake that we were talking about before and all of a sudden give one to them. So I think that you have to play sound fundamental football, and you have to go ahead and throw the kitchen sink at them now. And, they're going to get the kitchen sink. You guys have been writing about, holding things back. Well, you won't have to worry about that this week. They're going to get plenty. Well, we was out there slinging it today, so it was as encouraging. I told him to quit being so soft, but actually, I think that we gave him most of the reps today. He got most of them. So I think he's glad that the game's still a few days away. But I think that he's moving along nicely. He's really progressing nicely. He threw the ball well today.